Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahawashi is who the world innately calls Jesus the Christ. Rakakwadash in the Paleo Hebrew is the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, and the elder bishops, and the elder prophets of Great Millstone who will rule the world through the Spirit, teaching and believing in His Word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it in those men to be sincere and to endure. And a mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth, teaching His Word and believing His Word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it in their hearts to be sincere and to endure to the end. Shalom, shalom to the sisters, the Akwath in this truth, that are single and married, that are believers of His Word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put it on their spirit and their heart to pursue to be a loving and silent, virtuous wife. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Lord willing, we can just get straight to the point. The title of this lesson should be The Will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is more important than yours. The will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is more important than yours. So Lord willing, this is edifying. And we're going to go to Matthew, the 26th chapter. And I believe we're going to start at 36. The point is 39. It says, Then cometh Yahawashi with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, Sit here while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, My soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further, and fell on his face, and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. So he was asking the Lord, please let this cup pass over me. Basically saying, let it be your will, not mine. But in the Lord's will, Yahawah's cup wasn't meant to pass by. He was meant to take this cup. When we go into other precepts, I believe it's Matthew 20. Let me see. 'Cause I got the physical right here too. Matthew 20:22. It says, And Yahawah answered and said, Ye know not what ye ask. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, We are able. And he saith unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand or on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them of whom it is prepared of my Father. Right? And you have to know the real elect children is going to sip of that same cup and be baptized in the same fire and Holy Spirit as Yahawah. You know, that's what draws the real children of the Lord that are a reflection of Him. You know, Yahawah said, if to follow me, you must pick up your cross and deny yourself. You know, and Lord willing, if it comes to that, Lord willing, I can tap into those precepts. But let's go to Hebrews, the 5th chapter. Hebrews chapter 5. We can go to the NLT. We wanted to hit right on to the point. Verse 7 to 9, it says, While Yahawah was here on earth, he offered prayers and pleadings with a loud cry and tears. Now, even like Paul, he been praying. All your forefathers been praying for the true believers to come in this faith, to continue to work. And through the Spirit, this is why we keep coming back, is because those prayers have power in them. And Yahawah, He wasn't just praying for his own self. Let this cup pass. He was really praying for his children, because he came here to serve us, teach and lay himself down for us. You best believe Yahawashi was teaching and he was thinking about his children, you know? So this is even more why we should take this notion, right? Like now it's hitting me more. Yahawashi was praying for this time right now, you know? To keep reading, it said, and God heard his prayers because of his deep reverence for the Most High. Reverence means respect. Yahawashi had strong respect for Yahweh. You could tell. Look at his action. He fully walked in the law. He didn't boast, I'm doing it, you're not. He fully walked in it. And it was a natural walk, a natural feeling. You know? He wasn't boastful. I'm better than you. Yo, it's even times where Yahawashi could have sent angels down to destroy if he wanted to. But he didn't. He came very lowly. Right? Verse 8, it says, even though Yahawashi was the Most High Son, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. Right? Yahawashi learned obedience from the things he suffered. In this way, God qualified him as a perfect high priest, and he became the source of eternal salvation for all those who obeyed him. Right? We're supposed to serve under Yahawashi. That shows order. Who's the head of man? Yahawashi. You know, who's the head of Yahawashi? The Most High. Who's the head of woman? Man. Real men are supposed to follow Yahweh. Real men are servants. You know, they're servants under Yahawashi for their people. Just like Yahawashi. He's way more powerful. He's that guy. Excuse my language. Yahawashi is the shit. Yahawashi deserves to be on the pedestal. You know, we call unto him. We look for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi to make our day peaceful. You know, because if the Lord didn't orchestrate our day, what if he orchestrated our day to be terrible? You know? So all praises to that, right? Let's go to St. John, the 12th chapter. We're going to read 27 to 31. I'm going to start at 26. It says, anyone who wants to serve me must follow me, because my servants must be where I am. Let me say that again. Anyone who wants to serve me must follow me. Right? We got to follow him under the sun in his physical action, and then we must follow him in the kingdom. And if you follow the Lord now, you're following him to the kingdom. Right? Because my servants must be where I am, right? And the Father will honor anyone who serves me. A lot of people, oh man, you worship, you praise God. Yes, because we must obey. That's what worship is. Now my soul is deeply troubled. Should I pray, Father, save me from this hour? But this is the very reason I came. Yahawashi came to serve the Lord. And instead of him boasting, he even said, look, I didn't come to do my will, I came to do my Father. We supposed to listen to every detail, the smallest. Sometimes, you know, even myself, I might pay attention to the smallest or the biggest detail. And now the Lord is allowing me to see the smallest. Like for real, I was looking at the bigger things in here so I can really know I'm an Israelite, to really know this and this and that. But I didn't even get to master the bigger things because I have to master the little things. And now I'm able to see the little pieces. And to know we must put the will of the Lord before ours. You must put the desire of what the Lord wants before yours. You must put the pleasure the Lord has and wants for you before yours. Very plain. Verse 30, it says, no, verse 29, Salaki family. Wait, well, verse 28, it says, Father, bring glory to your name, right? And how is he's bringing glory to his name? By the children of Israel waking up, calling on that name. Then a voice spoke from heaven saying, I have already brought glory to thy name, and I will do so again. When the crowd heard the voice, some thought it was thunder, while others declared an angel had spoken to him. Right? The Lord declared his glory through Yahawashi. Yahawashi died, he rose again. The Lord been showing his glory, let alone he showed his glory through these prophecies. The prophets is out here teaching. The Lord's glory is right in front of us, right? The little things we taste. Verse 30. Then Yahawashi told them, the voice was for your benefit, not mine. The time for judging this world has come. Then Satan, the ruler of this world, will be cast out. So when Yahawashi, died, that was the end time is already initiated. All these things is little bumps on the road because we must endure till the end. Things that were prophesied must come to play. And that's another thing to show Yahawashi follows the will of the Lord, let alone the Lord the Lord didn't put in Yahawashi program on when to come. Because Yahawashi, you never know. What if Yahawashi would have been came? Why would the Lord not let Yahawashi know when he's coming? But let's go to the next precept. Let's go to Psalms, the 40th chapter. And let's read verse 8. It says, I delight to do thy will, O my power. Yeah, my law is within my heart. Right? This is a song of David. He delight to do thy will. He was anointed. Hamashiach. Hamashiach was anointed. And he loved to do the Lord's will. That's why you could tell he was keeping the law. You could see his order. It was no gall in his start. You'll be a Jake. Thoughts coming to your mind. I'm getting pissed off because I try to hit up my brother because of a precept or a thought or a breakdown talking about scriptures. Yo, I need this understanding. He not answering. Then I'm just getting mad, man. Like just those little things. Or we can go even deeper. He wasn't looking at a woman and be like, oh man, I tear her, I do her. Ooh, damn, she thick as hell. He didn't have no gold thought. He wasn't thinking vain. He wasn't looking, ooh, this gold, this precious jewelry. Ooh, let me have the finest garment. He wasn't thinking like, I'm getting fly and dressed. Yahawashi wasn't thinking. He was thinking about serving the Lord in the time he was, because Yahawashi already had it. I just left from where the Lord was at. The things under the sun can't even excite somebody like him. You know what I mean? Yahawashi delighted to do the Most High's will. That's why the law was within his heart. That's why he said he didn't come to be ministered to, but to serve. Nobody was down here teaching. Yeah, Yahawashi was asking and answering questions. And he knew those answers. It's because the Lord, Yahawah, was flowing in him. The more you grow, you got to understand, the more Yahawashi grew, the more, through the spirit he grew, in the spirit. Let alone you read in Acts 2, he's 12. And then times it skipped all the way until he's dang near a grown man. So imagine what he was doing from before 12 and in the time between that time and when he was 33, Now let's get Isaiah chapter 50, verse. This is Isaiah chapter 50, verse 5. The Lord God have opened my ear, and I was not rebellious, neither turned away my back. Now, Israel, we did. Jeremiah 32:33. Yahawashi came and still was lower than what he was up in the heavens, came down like a man with sinful nature, but didn't commit no sin. And he didn't turn his back towards the Lord. He showed us how not to be rebellious towards Yahawah. I've been saying this for the past few days. It's nothing outside the Lord, out of Yahawah, that can beat him. It's nothing outside of Yahawah that is better. There's nothing really outside of Yahawah that really gives us comfort. You know, you have comfort, you have a woman, but that woman came from Yahawah. It's nothing outside of Yahawah that can give you comfort. And you really, what's outside of Yahawah? Unrighteousness. And you can't get comfort in that. And Yahawashi didn't turn away because there's nothing better than what Yahawah can give me. There's nothing there. There's nothing better. You know? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Saying it again. There is nothing better. There's nothing better. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. That's why you should. It should be your desire to do the Most High's will. You can't win. You know? This is St. John chapter 5, verse 30. You know, with some people that say, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to just live my life and enjoy myself. You know? Yahawashi, what he told about Judas, it was better that person didn't even live, man. If you don't want to do the will of the Lord, I even believe that you don't even deserve to live. You know? But this is St. John chapter 5, verse 30. I can of my own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge, and my judgment is just. Because I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which have sent me. Right? Yahawashi don't seek for his own will. He's not looking for a dream or a goal for himself to complete. But the goals he was trying to complete was check the objectives that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi wanted him to do. Every day, 365 days in a year, time after time and time again, he didn't seek his own will, but the will of the Father which have sent him. He was always seeking a way to please Yahawah, to please his Father. How to please you, what else to do, what else to do. You know? He said, I can of my own self do nothing. And that and that goes even to, say if you like you and your wife, come on, let's have our third child. And then you getting busy and no baby come. Then you try again, no baby come. You gotta know that even if it's done with your help, the Lord can stop you from not even having. If it's not in his will, you ain't having no kid. Maybe you might not have no kid with her, and then you go to another girl, and then you do. What if that sister leave you, and then she have a kid by a side piece or something? You know? What if you about to go outside to work, and the Lord allow you to get hit by a truck? We can't stop the Lord's will. Well, what if you are a baby in your mother's womb, and a woman get an abortion? And that baby don't even know nothing. And she killed her. The Lord's will. Everything that has been done, it's been orchestrated. If you committed suicide, the Lord allowed that to happen. If you went and just killed 5 people, the Lord allowed you to kill 5 people. I can of my own self do nothing. As I hear, I judge. And my judgment is just. Because I seek not my own will, but the will of the Father which have sent me. I got to go to this one, right? This is Galatians 6:3. Yahawashi understand he ain't nothing without Yahawah, right? Galatians 6:3. For if a man think himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. And we just read what we read in St. John 5:30, right? So he says, if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. You deceive yourself when you think you are something when you're not. John 5:30 again. I gotta go to it again. I can of my own self do nothing. So when you think you are something, when you can't of your own will, of your own self, you can do nothing. As I hear, I judge. My judgment is just because I seek not my own will. Anybody trying to do their own will, you're going off of your own. You're trying to go off your own power. But on the other side is really the Lord letting you do it, because it's either life or death. If none of us is serving the Lord chose death at the end of your path or the end of your walk. So what is you willing to choose, life or death? And if you choose life, you're going to be in this. You're going to flood. You're going to grow. You're going to be hungry for this truth. But if you choose death, you're going to have all the glam. Or it's niggas that's choosing death and just straight, just doo-doo, bored as hell, and got nothing going. That's why when you look at low-class Edomites, the Lord put that on you, but you going to be one of the low example of an Edomite. Because they didn't qualify to be the top dog. You Edomites did not, some of you Edomites did not qualify. For the ones that's walking out these buildings, they didn't even qualify to be the top elite. They had to be a low-class Edomite nigga. And Jake, you had to be a celebrity nigga. The Lord had to put you on TV to satisfy your human flesh. Because a lot of brothers want to be on TV. A lot of, let me get this million. Let me get this, let me get that, because they want to do diddly things, right? And the Lord allowed that to be your will, and this is why Diddy in the shit that he in. And so on and so on. Murders is in jail, in prison. That one lady wanted to go out to have a bay vacation, whatever the hell she did, and she let her kids be by themselves. You had a woman that stabbed her child or killed her child because of the baby father. You had another woman throw her child from a parking lot building, like the parking ramp, and threw it from the top floor because he didn't want to be with her. The Lord's will is great and it's terrible. So when you go to St. John 6:38, also at 37, it says, all that the Father giveth me shall come to me, and him that cometh to me I will in no wise cast out. Right? And then you go down to 44, we can't come to Yahawashi unless the Most High, the Father, draw us to him. But it was on our program, how he created us. Eventually we're going to go to our shepherd, because the sheep know their shepherd's voice. Right? It says, for I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him that sent me. So Yahawashi leaped off of his throne to do the Most High's will. That's why when Yahawashi comes back in anger, he's leaping off the throne to do the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, to do the will of his Father and the will of himself. And I just want to get this precept, because I just said that. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 15. It says, thy almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction. When that happened, Yahawashi is going to come to do the will of the Lord, to do the will of his Father. Excuse my language for what I'm about to say. You don't want to be on the other fucking side of that sword. This is not going to be a weapon you can be able to dodge. Choose the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, because the will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is more important than the shit you got going on. For real. Let me get this last precept real quick. This is Philippians chapter 2 and verse 8. I'm going to read this in, let me see, the KJV and the NLT. But I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahawashi, who being in the form of the Most High thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, right? Because Yahawashi didn't come to be ministered unto, but he came to serve. And he plays a high role. If he call himself a king, the son of God, everything is under him, he came to serve. When you really look at it, Yahawah is serving us. He is the leader, but everything that he's done, he did for us. You know? Everything he programmed for Yahawashi he did for him. The Lord mapped all of this out and he made it sure and perfect. He served us by creating and making something that couldn't be breakable, that couldn't be breached. Only way it can be breached if you walk away from it. You know? So let's keep going. And where it says, upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross, right? Because with this flesh we die, you know, and with this flesh is sin. It's a sinful nature, but he overcame it. And Yahawashi had to leave his first nature to come down and be humble in this weak, wicked flesh. Yahawashi got humble. He's the second in charge, and the Lord humbled him. Them angels, when they transform, they're not like Yahawashi. They didn't come down and really experience life, peeing, shitting, really living this life on this side, dealing with criminals. You know, they're working as powers to minister on the left or persuade, you know, holding the winds of destruction back. Yahawashi came down here as a player. He was a creator and he came down, and I'm about to play too. He held himself even accountable. You know, none of us can really say, no, I can't. Yahawashi left his spot to come and be low like us, bro. We couldn't even come down. The Lord made us and brought us down here, man. Yahawashi, man. He humbled himself, bro. Let me read verse 5 to 8 again, but let's read it in NLT. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 5 to 8 in the NLT. It says, you must have the same attitude that Hamashiach Yahawashi had. Though he was God, not the Most High, but he was a power, he did not think equally with the Most High as something to cling to. Instead, he gave up his divine privileges and took the humble position of a slave. See? In this mortal body, we are the slaves under Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. What did Paul say? I am a slave. I am a prisoner. When you become a believer and a true follower of the Lord, you are a slave in this vessel. Because it's not even yours. It was given. And was born as a human being, right? Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, verse 1 to 6. All kings have the same interests and are swaddled like a baby and cry. And it proves that in the New Testament when Yahawashi was swaddled. And it says, when he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to the Most High and died a criminal's death on the cross, right? Because in the Rome time, you know, dying on the cross was really mockery. You know, Yahawashi really came down like a man and died like a man, but died like a man that believed in his Father. Believe in this system, believe in this way. And he was the example. If I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, I damn sure, I know I can. Actually, let's take that back. If Yahawashi can do it, we can do it. That's plain. Because with the Most High, it's possible. With man, is impossible. With the spirit, it's possible, but the flesh is weak. It's impossible. You get that? With the Lord, it's possible, but with man, it's impossible. That's why you need to count on the Lord to abide in you, to be a part in you, to be in you, to move you in that motion. Right? So again, Lord willing, this was edifying. Again, the title of this video is "The Will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is More Important Than Yours." The will of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is more important than yours. With that, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi.